I knew something was wrong the moment she smiled at her phone. Not the soft, absent-minded smile she gave when scrolling through cat videos. Not the polite smile she wore during work calls. This one was different. Sharp, secretive, blooming slowly across her lips like a confession trying to escape. And it gutted me instantly. Who's that? I asked casually from the dining table, pretending to focus on my laptop. Her fingers flinched around the phone. Barely. Almost invisible. But I noticed. She locked it immediately. Just work, she said too quickly. We're arranging the New Delhi conference schedule. Work. Always work. Funny how work becomes a blanket big enough to cover every kind of sin. I nodded slowly, absorbing her answer without showing where it cut. Late messages for work. It's a big event, Ryan. Don't make it a thing. Then she walked past me, kissed the top of my head like a pacifying gesture for a child, and went upstairs to pack. For her work trip. The one that had suddenly appeared on her calendar 2 weeks ago. A trip to the same city where her ex, Arif, lived. The same man she once swore she would never speak to again. I hadn't checked her phone in years. Didn't need to. That's how trust works. You build it brick by brick until it becomes a house you feel safe in. But that night while she showered, I found myself standing outside the bathroom door, listening to the water run while her phone buzzed every minute. Message. Another. My hands didn't reach for the phone. My heart did. Picked it up. No passcode changed. No attempts to hide anything. Because she thought I still lived in the house we built, with those bricks of trust, those walls of certainty. But walls can be hollow. Bricks can crumble. And naivety is the easiest place for betrayal to hide. I opened her WhatsApp. A name pinned at the top. Arif. Work contact. But my vision blurred for a moment, but I forced myself to read. Scrolling. The conversation wasn't explicit at first. Harmless updates, reminders, jokes. Arif. Can't believe we'll finally get time alone again. Her. Don't start. Arif. Why? You said you've been thinking about it for months. My chest tightened. Her. I shouldn't say things like that. I'm married. Arif. Then don't say them, just do them. There was no reply from her after that message. But the 3 dots. The typing bubbles. They appeared multiple times. Shed type. Deleted. Deleted. Struggling. Wanting. Fighting. Wanting again. Then his latest message. Just 15 minutes before she got in the shower. Arif. Room booked. Same hotel, different floor. Just say the word. I know you still feel something. I still do. The message she had smiled at. The message she didn't reject. Didn't block. Didn't condemn. Just let it sit there. An open door. No. A halfway invitation. My breath left me. I put the phone back before she returned, my face as composed as if I hadn't just felt the universe collapse under my ribs. She came out of the bathroom wrapped in a towel, humming softly, steam trailing behind her like innocence she hadn't earned. You okay? She asked. I'm fine, I said calmly. Too calmly. And maybe that was the moment something inside her sensed something inside me. Because her humming stopped. But I didn't confront her that night. People think rage comes quickly. But real heartbreak simmers. It marinates in the quiet. It waits for the right moment to spill. Morning. Suitcase zipped. Makeup done. Hair perfect. Her perfume lingered in the hallway like temptation in floral notes. Your cab's here, I said. She nodded, adjusting her blouse, avoiding eye contact. Guilt does that. Makes eye contact feel like walking on glass. I'll call you when I land, she said. Of course. She grabbed her suitcase handle. Emily, I said softly. Yeah. She turned, her eyes tired. Maybe from guilt, maybe from hope, maybe from confusion. I stepped closer, my expression unreadable. And then I said the 2 calm words that made her freeze. Be careful. Her brows knitted. What? Be careful, I repeated gently, almost kindly. With everything. Everything. Her throat bobbed as she swallowed. For a split second, terror flickered in her eyes. He knew. She realized. He knew. But I didn't say anything else. Didn't ask. Didn't accuse. Sometimes silence is louder than screaming. She left the house shaking. 5. By the time her plane landed, she had left me 7 texts. Why did you say that? Did something happen? Ryan, please talk to me. I feel sick. Please call me. I didn't. She needed to sit in it. Feel it. Understand the weight of what she had almost done. And what she still could do depending on her next choice. That evening, at 11:42 p.m., she called me crying. Answered. Not out of kindness. Not out of weakness. Out of necessity. Ryan, her voice trembled. He was waiting in the hotel lobby. Pause. And I walked past him. I couldn't even look at him. I went straight to my room and locked the door. Her breath hitched. Please say something. Why? Because I'm scared. Of what? That you know. I didn't rescue her. Waited. And she broke. I didn't do anything, Ryan. Swear. I thought about it. I thought what it would feel like to be wanted again, to feel alive, to feel something. Her voice cracked. But I never wanted to hurt you. I didn't realize how far I'd let things go until you said those words this morning. Be careful. Ryan, please, just talk to me. 7. The next day she came home early. She walked through the front door with shaking hands, her suitcase abandoned near the porch, her eyes swollen from crying. I didn't sleep with him, she whispered. But I betrayed you anyway. I know that. I stood still, unmoving, like a wall she had crashed into. She stepped closer, her voice breaking apart. I want to fix this. I don't want him. I don't want anyone else. I was stupid and lonely and insecure, and I let an old ghost make me feel wanted. But I never stopped loving you. Her hands reached for me but hovered, unsure. I'm willing to do anything. Therapy, distance from work, changing numbers, passwords, you name it. Just please don't leave me. I looked at her. Really looked at her. At the woman I married. At the woman who almost destroyed us. At the woman who still stood trembling in front of me, waiting for a verdict. Why? Finally asked. Why did you let it go this far? Her answer was a quiet knife. Because I didn't think you'd ever stop loving me. I thought your love was unshakable. Unbreakable. I thought I could lean on it even when I messed up. And now, she exhaled shakily. Now I'm terrified that your love is the very thing I might lose forever. 8. The ending. The house was painfully silent. Our marriage stood between us like a wounded animal, bleeding, gasping, waiting to either die or be saved. You didn't cross the final line, I said finally. But you walked right up to it. With intention. She nodded, tears falling. I know. I'm not leaving. Her knees buckled, relief washing over her. But, I added, my tone firm, this isn't something we just move on from. Trust isn't a switch. You broke something. And I need time to decide whether it's reparable. She looked devastated, but she understood. And Emily, I added. She wiped her tears. Yes. No more hidden chats. No more almost. No more lines you think you can dance on without falling. She nodded shakily. Never again. I turned toward the stairs. Ryan, she whispered behind me. Yes. She took a breath, voice trembling with fear and hope all tangled together. Do you still love me? I closed my eyes for a moment, then answered truthfully, painfully, honestly. I'm trying. Her sob echoed through the hallway. And for the first time since this nightmare began, it sounded like the beginning of a woman willing to fight for the marriage she nearly lost. And as for me, my heart was cracked, hurting, healing in slow, uneven breaths. But for the first time in weeks, felt something too. Not forgiveness, not anger, but possibility. A faint, flickering possibility. That maybe, just maybe, love could survive. Even the things that tried to destroy it.